It is still Wednesday, my dudes and dudettes with the morning. I am still here, the Trap Trebek, trapped in your phone, sentenced to an eternity of entertainment, an infinitude of indentured triviatude without the possibility of parole. Now, but before I get back to tunneling out of here, how about another game, huh? One more for the road? Let's do it. This is HQ, the trivia game show on your phone where you answer questions to win cash. I am Quizper, the friendly host, Kai Quizdal, Quizzy Borden, Quiztaps Porzingis, Scott Rogowski, axing and asking from the greatest city on earth, the city that never sleeps, Nome, Alaska. Live and in living color with all 1.1 million of you right now around the world, including Katrina and Katie from Tyler, Joe Verano, Tani Goldenberg, Jesse Kurlander, and happy birthdays to Emily S., Brandon Rosario, Ricardo Hiljar, DJ Sammy, Brianna Palumbo, and Sadie Diamond. I don't have to tell you how this thing works, do I? You get it by now. They don't. It's 12 questions, 3 options. 10 seconds from when I start reading the question to get it right. If you get them all right, you win our cash prize, yeah! And our prize tonight is a whopping, collar-popping 2,500 dachshunds, 2,500 Daewoo's, $2,500. You can buy a $3,000 suit with that kind of money, if it's marked down 20%. You ready for this? I got the time if you've got the inclination. I've got questions. Do you have the answers? I want answers. I want to make sure your device is charged. I want to make sure that you've swiped away that chat. Poof, it's gone. If you don't want to look at it, just swipe. And I want to quiz with you tonight. Do you want to quiz with me and get some money? Then let's do this. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get this road on the show. Numero uno. Which of these organs is found inside the skull? Heart, brain, or pipe organ? Inside the skull. This is, they start easy. If you only had a brain, you'd know this one. Brains. Brain got it on Smash. Yeah, you really shouldn't miss this. You get it? Good. 1,050,456 of you got it right. Your heart is in here. Your brain is in here, inside the skull. If you didn't get that one right, before you come back for another game of HQ, I think you better first get checked by a neurologist. Bum, 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 bum. Have you brainstormed a good HQ strategy for Q2? Here it is. According to legend, Santa Claus enters houses via what architectural feature? Balustrade, chimney, or French doors? Where does Santa Claus come in? The first recorded instance of Santa breaking and entering comes from an 1812 Washington Irving book, which describes Kris Kringle sliding down a chimney. Yes, of course. Getting a little dusty there. Sooty. 1,131,429 of you are up on the rooftop. Click, click, click. Down through the chimney with old Saint Nick. The rest of you finding a lump of coal here at Q2. Q3, what Shakespeare play doubles as the word for a small village? Othello, Hamlet, or Macbeth? Who remembers their Shakespeare? Is this the end of zombie Shakespeare? That it should come to this. It's hard to define exactly how small town has to be or not to be a hamlet. That is the question. Do you get it? And Hamlet's the answer. 709,392 of you. This above all to thine own self be HQ. You got it right, but we did lose close to 400,000. Something is rotten in the state of your HQ-union. If you got that one wrong, you doth protest too much. Hamlet is a small village. Q4, the natural habitats of alligators and crocodiles overlap in which of these places? The Nile River Delta, the Amazon River Basin, or the Everglades? In Florida. Where do you find gators and crocs cohabitating? As if you need another reason to avoid Florida. The Everglades is the only place in the world where you can find both alligators and crocodiles swimming along together. 344,378 of you swimming on to Q5. We lost over 300,000 here. Brutal question. The difference between alligators and crocodiles? One, you'll see one later, and the other, you'll see in a while. You see one later, and you see the other. Forget it. Q5. In cooking, the term julienne refers to food that has been what? Ground into powder, cut into strips, or mashed into paste. Julienne. Julienne. The term was first used in the 1800s to describe a dish prepared in the style of julienne. No one knows for sure who this julienne was, but we know it describes food cut into strips. Julienne, pop, 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 pop. Get those julienne carrots on your plate. Healthy. Julienne is your answer. And who's cutting this one? Oh, 276,000 of you, 715 cutting the mustard, stripping your way through HQ tonight. We lost over 50,000 getting thrown into the trash compactor. Q6, the voice actors of Batman and Robin in the Lego Batman movie co-starred on what TV show? Breaking Bad, Arrested Development, or BoJack Horseman? Did you see the Lego movie? Lego Batman movie? Batman and Robin. The voices of Batman and Robin are Will Arnett and Michael Cera, who also played George Oscar and George Michael Bluth, Job, the inept uncle-nephew team on Arrested Development. Come on, Michael. 146,289 of you. You know that it's not a trick, it's an illusion. There's money in the trivia stand. For the 146,000 plus of you, if you get all the way to the end, we lost over 100,000 there. Go on Netflix, watch it. Q7, what U.S. state is allegedly named for a mythical island in a 16th century romance novel? California, Florida, or Hawaii? This U.S. state supposedly named after a mythical island. Huh, I did not know that. The novel is Las Sergas de Esplandian, The Adventures of Esplandian, by Garcia Rodriguez Montalvo. In the novel, it mentions an island populated by a tribe of women warriors who use weapons made of gold called California. California. Savage question here. 40,143 getting it right. We lost nearly 100,000 here. Talk about a gold rush. California, California, here we come. To Q8. It is believed the Olsen twins named their Elizabeth and James fashion line after their what? Siblings, agents, or pets? California, here we come, right back where we started from. They have an older brother, the Olsen twins do, James, who goes by Trent, and a younger sister, who is also an actress, Elizabeth. Mary Kate and Ashley have refused to confirm it, but open your eyes, people. Siblings is the answer. 15,745. To you, I say, you got it, dude. To the rest of you, I say, cut it out. Study up and come back tomorrow. Q9, which material did Thomas Edison not use as filaments in his light bulbs? Bamboo, lithium, or cotton thread? Which did Thomas Edison not use? So 2 were used when he was messing around in the early days of the light bulb. Cotton thread, it wasn't great, but it worked for the first one. Bamboo worked a little better, increasing the lifespan of a bulb from 14 and a half hours to 1,200 hours. But lithium was not one of his secret ingredients. Lithium is your answer. And how many of you are going to be so happy because today you answer right at Q8? 5,670 of you are. You guys are so happy. The rest of you, you might like it, but you're cracked. You are cracked. You burnt out here at Q9. Your light has been extinguished. But guess what? There are 3 more questions you gotta answer to win. Q10, which actress has portrayed both Queen Elizabeth I and II? Judi Dench, Helen Mirren, or Maggie Smith? Queen Elizabeth. She's a killer. queen. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the answer of them all? It's Mirren. Helen Mirren. She played the first Elizabeth for an HBO miniseries and a second in The Queen on Netflix. 3,411 of you are 2 questions away from being crowned king and H-Queen of HQ. The royal jewels could be yours. That's sweet, sweet cash. Here it is, Q11, the penultimate question. America's first 1-cent coin featured what 3-word phrase on the front? Mind your business, make America great, or e pluribus unum. The first American penny, known as the Fugio cent. It was reportedly designed by good old Benny Franks, Benjamin Franklin, in 1787, and it included an image of a sundial to remind people that time is fleeting, along with the phrase, mind your business. Yeah, baby! Business time. It's business. It's business time. Come on, baby, it's business time and quizness time. 1,268 of you minding your quizness here at Q11. You could be all about the Benjamins. What? Could be you if you get this final question right. Q12, this is it. It all boils down to this. 1,268 players, $2,500. Who's gonna try to cop those colossal-sized Picassos? By answering Q12. Copernicus allegedly stated that his life's biggest regret was that he never did what? Befriended his priest, measured the sun, or saw the planet Mercury. Copernicus. Nicholas Copernicus. Famous for 2 things. 1, he drank from a vessel that stank. And 2, he developed heliocentrism, which was the theory that the sun is at the center of the universe and the planets orbit around it. He spent his whole life trying to mathematically model the movement of this particular planet, but sadly, he was never able to see it with his own 2 eyes because it was just a little too foggy in his part of the world. Copernicus never saw the planet Mercury. And 175 people are seeing winners, baby! 175, you savage Q12 right there, splitting 25 hundo. That's $14.29 going to Wayne Brady. Is it that Wayne Brady? I don't know if it could be. Could be that Wayne Brady. BBCZ, Talon B, Ennui Party. Oh, you're so bored of HQ? Ennui? No, it's exciting. You won. Jay Gordon, 814, Armani suits. This guy's got a whole rack full of suits at this point. Marty won, German Shepherd, and Sophia Owens, a whole lot more of ya. We owe you money now because you won HQ. If you want to play again, come back tomorrow. We are live every night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time and weekdays at 3 p.m. So for your Thursday, you can play 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow? Yeah, do it. I'll be live tomorrow night off your phone in person at the Gramercy Theater in New York. Come say hi if you want to hang out. If you're in New York City doing a show at the Gramercy Theater, I'll be back on HQ on Friday. Until then, I'm Scott Rogowski. There's my name there. You can follow that and all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you later. You know, you work, you slave, and you steal just enough for a sweet lick of that shiny brass ring. Don't I get a lick? Doesn't Scott get a lick? Good night.